And you are?
I'm M. 5-star.
Tay 5-star.
Leah 5-star.
Prince 5-star.
Operation Retrotivity.
How'd y'all meet? How do we meet?
How'd you meet this 5-star group?
For me, we all in different grades, but we were all friends. Like, we all met at different times, though.
I met the 5-star group before I even came into high school, because I met Mark when he was, in 8th grade? I was in the 7th. I met Mark, we became close, and I came to Lincoln, and we're so close now.
We met in a school cafeteria during lunchtime.
At like middle school or high school?
High school this year, sophomore year.
I just met up with M. 5-star, you know. We became friends over high school, and you know, it was pretty good. So I started getting into little fashion stuff like that. So we went on a little trip to Calvin Klein. It was actually pretty fun, and I really got into fashion more. You know, told me more about the products.
I came into middle school kind of wanting to be a completely different person than I was before. And it was like where I started to experiment, and I started seeing a lot of like people who like dress like really well. Like one mention is like, just the geeker. I truly do love her work, and it's like, damn, I want to be like that.
My sophomore year, we became more like fashion orientated. We started dressing, taking photos, posting more, getting like more known for our fashion shit.
Who created this group?
I wouldn't say somebody specifically created it, but I would really say Mark and Aiden did it.
You have any inspirations in your fashion?
Inspirations? Not really, no. I don't really got much, for real.
One of my biggest inspirations is just like fashion in general, like seeing models or like, I'm not gonna lie, certain influencers. It's like, damn, I can really become like a really like great person if I try hard enough.
Mark would be my inspiration, and this other influencer, Pre-Joy.
Yeah, I got mad inspirations. I get inspired by Wisdom K, my influencer named Icon Nikki, Cash K. I got one more. What's that nigga name? His name is Makai. E or H, for me, fly as fuck. Make it tough.
What is your top 3 clothing brands?
My top 3 clothing brands, you got Zara, for real, right? You got New Balance as well, I came a lot. And also, right, gotta fuck with some Balenciaga stuff, because that actually worked, yeah.
You see, is Shein considered a clothing brand?
I don't think so.
Well,
I mean, you can say if you get your clothes from Shein.
Yes, I say Shein, Fashion Nova, and Primark.
Zara, H&M, and Forever 21. I don't really go designer for it.
Okay, it's not in like a specific order, but Mason Margiela is one. Bevy, last one, Cole Henry.
What is something you wish people knew you did for your fits?
For my friends, for my
fits?
Oh,
Yeah.
for my fits. Like I plan like these shits out like sometimes even months in advance. Like I know what I'm gonna wear like for months in advance, and I get the stuff for a fit. Like I'll put down a fit for a specific event or a day that I want to wear. Like this shit just don't come like natural.
Like I try to be comfortable and like be like presentable at the same time. Like I try to be comfortable and pretty. I can't just come to school or go wherever looking like a bum, but being comfortable. I don't like that.
I put confidence into my fits, you know, because they come from, you know, Shein or whatever, and people don't really consider Shein clothes fashionable, but it's like when I style it, you know, it brings fashion into it.
Really like the backstory and like how long it takes, because I'm not gonna lie, putting that stuff on, it takes a minute. Like you gotta really prep it out. It takes you a good minute, like a calm day before, prior to like actually going to the shoot and stuff like that.
Who do you think in your group has the best fits?
Honestly, I'm gonna go with Aiden 5-star. Aiden 5-star got the best fits, I'm not gonna lie.
Mark and me.
Shit. Someone's gonna come at me based on. Don't tell Mark I sent this.
Alright.
Aiden's cooking up.
That'll keep between you and me. Mark also said
Aiden, Like no, and like yeah, me and Aiden, like no shade to the rest of my homies, but I would say me and Aiden.
For the interview, I asked you to bring 3 of your favorite accessories, if you have that.
I have one at the moment.
All right, what is the one favorite accessory you have?
It was low key a terrible purchase,
Okay.
but like it's this chain that I got from ALYX. It was supposed to be a necklace, but I got it in a like small
very
size. So I just wear it as a bracelet now, and it was like $300. I know, it's terrible.
It works though as a bracelet, right?
Yeah, it works.
This ring right here, for me, I have this ring for about like 3 years now. For me, it's a star. A star is like pretty important to me. For me, hence the name, M.5 star. For me, it has more of like a deeper meaning to me. Hold on, I got this chain right here. This was a gift from my mom, for me. So this chain right here, it's clear, big. I wear it sometimes. And these glasses, this is an everywhere thing. Like a more often worn thing of mine. For real.
Yeah, my glasses, my headphones, and my necklace.
Well, here's one of my favorite accessories. Would be one of my rings. I wore it during that one shoot that I did on my post, but I think I lost that one.
Is there a fashion trend that you personally hate right now?
But you ever seen like the legging jeans?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I hate that shit. It's like jeans should never be that tight, or jeans should never be leggings. We left that way back then. No.
I hate jorts. Jorts for real. And not all jorts, but certain types of jorts, if they cut like a little bag, not like bag, but like cut ripped, it looks horrible sometimes. You feel me?
Them bubble skirts, I generally hate it so much because, you know, the whole like lower half is all out, and that's pretty much it, yeah.
Like, I really despise skinny jeans. Like, yo, I really hate skinny jeans. I feel like, you know, there's ways you can be versatile with it, but like from what I be seeing with people, them shits is not it. And a trend that I hate on the female side of things is like, I've been seeing too many females overusing bows recently. Like I see a bow every time I go outside.
What do you think is like the worst thing you can do to a fit?
The worst thing I can do to a fit is get it dirty right before you gotta go to the shoot. Cause then it's just gonna look terrible and you gonna mess it up bad.
First thing you can do for a fit is try to be like all like hypebeast. We're only like designer brands, like Supreme, fucking like just come to school like that. It's like, okay, we get that you have the money, but can you dress for real?
Would you say money like is important when it comes to making fits?
Yes and no at the same time. I feel like if it's just a casual fit and you're not really too into fashion like that, you don't have to spend that much money to put on something nice. But then if you really do like grow and like kind of commit to like the whole fashion thing, it's like this shit gets expensive. This shit gets really expensive.
The worst thing you could do to a fit is not accessorize. Because a tip, if your fit is like OD calm or even bad, accessorizing can make your fit so much better. So it's like, if you don't accessorize, your fit is just like boring now for me.
Not coordinate, nothing at all. If your shirt don't match the pants or shoes, you're just ruining it the entire time.
Do you have any goals in this fashion thing you're doing right now?
At the moment, I feel like just to make a name for myself. Like, be known other than as like what people like see me, whatever.
One of my biggest goals is to become a successful creative director. I love doing things that like creating something and watching it come to life. Hence why I enjoy like fashion, making fits, posting and stuff like that. And I just want to become one of the biggest things of fashion in any way I can, like designing, being a creative director, like I said earlier, marketing, any way I can.
One goal I have is to become really big in fashion on Instagram, TikTok, and whatnot.
Low-key, I just want to like really grow up into the fashion and be like more named. Just kind of like how Mark is right now. You know, he getting a little popular more, so I'm trying to be like him a little bit. Low-key.
Do you have any doubts going into it?
Going doubts. Mostly, the only doubts I really have is like making sure it's all ready. Cause like I said, the fashion gonna take a long time to preparate. So I gotta wear that every day and make sure I keep presentable every day. I can't look like, you know, terrible.
None at all.
That is great.
Doubts? I mean, yeah, everyone has their doubts. Like, I think, damn, what if I do all of this and I still end up nowhere? It's like, what the fuck? But hey, you just gotta keep trying and keep going with it until something happens.
Of course, for me, in anything you do, you got doubts. For me, one of my biggest doubts is like insecurity, because you know, with fashion, you wear stuff out of the ordinary sometimes, and sometimes people don't understand what you're wearing or like why you're wearing it, so they might judge you. But you know, like everything else, you know, there's always doubts. So yeah.
With those doubts, is there any people in your like circle that keeps you going?
Of course, all my stars, every last one of them, you know, if I ever doubt myself, I could talk to them. They always tell me like, you know, for me, I just gotta keep my head up, keep going, because it's something I'm good at, you know, and I just always try to get better at it.
People that keep me going, like my friends, everyone, like they'll drag me out of the house. They'll hit me up like randomly and be like, yo, put on a fit, we're going somewhere, we're gonna take pictures. You need to post. I'm like, okay. Get dressed, and then I post the same week, maybe.
The influencer I mentioned before, Pre-Joy, she keeps me going. She's also like a goal that like I want to meet her. So it's like I'm gonna put more energy into fashion, so just so I can meet her, and that's pretty much it.
Like keep it going? Nah, I just be doing it just to do it. I don't really keep anything going. Besides my mom, she be supporting it and everything, and my sister.
Well, thank you for joining me on this. There is one last thing I need you to do though. Can you give advice to people at home?
Give advice to people. I'll probably say, right, if you're really gonna go into like fashion or any type of thing, be sticking to it. Like don't really try to give up on it or anything. Cause at the end of the day, it's really you that's gonna be like benefit the most out of it. So I would say if you're gonna really have that goal, keep going for that goal. Don't really stop.
Advice to the people at home is to wear what you want to wear despite how others feel. Get your clothes from anywhere. Thrifting, Shein, Fashion Nova, hand-me-downs. As long as you put it together nice, then it shouldn't really matter.
Just be you. Like truly, don't try and change yourself for others or have others like you, because in the end, not everyone's gonna like you. So it doesn't really matter if you try to please them. So just keep going.
Don't give up on your dreams, your goals, whatever you pursue in life. Never give up on it, because at the end of the day, you know what like you want. Nobody could ever tell you what you want. Never let somebody tell you you can't do it. Like if you feel like you could do it and you have the ability to do it, go out and get it. I mean, your biggest hater will like sometimes be yourself, but once you get past that, you'll always be good. And you do what you need to do.
Oh yeah, here's your folder back. I don't know why. I mean, it's had the information. I just needed it. Thank you.